What's up lads, welcome to TVG. I'm your boy Riza JD, this is the Daily Gooner, and in today's video we've got the breakdown and build up for the Anfield trip, Liverpool versus Arsenal on the weekend, as well as some team news, a couple of injury news coming out there, some good news for Arsenal for a change on the injury front. As always guys, before we get into today's video, don't forget to hit a thumbs up and also sub so you don't miss any future videos like these. Also comment down in the comment section below as I use your opinions in these type of videos, so please go ahead and comment. Into the injury news guys, lots of good news there. Ozil back in full training, as well as Granit Xhaka, who could be in line to make a start at Anfield. We saw him against against Newcastle. He was missing for Burnley, so he could be back in the midfield for Anfield's trip. A great big one also, Rob Holding back in full training, so he could look to be making a start in September, around early September, which would be great news for Arsenal. In my opinion, our best defender, regardless of David Luiz and Socrates and whoever else is at Arsenal at the moment. Rob Holding was a mainstay in the team that went unbeaten for so long last season. So very, very good news for Rob Holding to be back, and hopefully we'll see him in an Arsenal shirt quite soon again. In other news, Bellerin and Tierney's only back in October, unfortunately. I know a lot of hype on Tierney when he was signed for Arsenal. However, he's still nursing that hernia problem. He's still rehabilitating, as well as Hector Bellerin, so we'll only see both of them back in October. So our main wing backs, or our main left back and right back, will only be back in October. Until then, Ainsley Maitland-Niles will still have to deputise on the right hand side, as well as Nacho Monreal or Kolasinac on the left hand side. So October we should be up and running and full fitness with a full squad, which would be good going into our dreaded November, December months. So hopefully there's some positive coming out of that. Into the Liverpool and Arsenal game, a couple of key stats, or Anfield stats. Arsenal have conceded 12 goals in their last 3 games at Anfield. It's been a nightmare trip for Arsenal in recent years. Last reverse fixture last year, we ended up losing 5-1. We scored the first goal. Firmino ended up getting a hat-trick. We absolutely got battered 5-1. However, going into this game, it's a bit different, I feel. Both teams have played a bit out of their style recently, especially Liverpool. We saw it against Southampton as well as Norwich. Arsenal grinded out a victory at Newcastle, grinded out a victory against Burnley as well at home. So it might be a very, very funny game to what we normally see, a lot of attacking football when Arsenal versus Liverpool. However, this time I think it'll be a more counter game, and I think it could be lost purely on mistakes. So we'll see how that one pans out. For my formation, if you guys haven't seen my previous video, please go ahead and check it out. In that video I explain exactly why we would be going with a 5 at the back, or three centre backs traditionally, purely just to stop Liverpool's counter attack. I think Luiz, Socrates and Monreal will start, not Chambers. Monreal over Chambers just for pure pace to help deal with the counter attack on Liverpool's side, because as we know they've got a dangerous front 3 in Salah, Mane and Firmino. However, the key players for that game will be our spine, will be Aubameyang, Ceballos and David Luiz. Depending on what David Luiz shows up, we get a world beater David Luiz one day, and we can get a defensive mistaken David Luiz the next day. So it all depends on what type of Luiz shows up. Oba being the player he is, the big player is, we've seen it against Newcastle and Burnley. Hopefully he can nick something on the counter. But those 3 will be key players for Arsenal going into this Anfield trip. Prediction wise, I'm hoping for a 1-1 result for Arsenal. However, as a football analyst, as a football watcher, as a football lover, it looks like a 3-1 win to Liverpool, in all honesty. However, a game of football is never made on paper. It's all about what happens on the day. And given the recent results and the recent form, maybe Arsenal can get a 1-1 win, 1-1 draw, apologies, and maybe nick a point, something off the counter. Maybe Aubameyang can put one in the back of the net, like we've seen recently. What a deadly finisher he has been. So for my prediction would be my hopeful prediction would be a 1-1 draw. My football mind prediction is a 3-1 win to Liverpool. So we'll see how that one pans out. We'll be doing a live stream on Saturday, guys, for that Liverpool versus Arsenal game. So don't forget to sub so you know when we are live. Obviously, get in there and watch the game with us. And you can just voice your opinions and shoot out any questions across to me. I'll be more than happy to answer them. So yeah, don't forget to obviously tune in on Saturday. That's all for today, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit a thumbs up and also sub so you don't miss any future videos like these. I'm your boy Riza JD. This is the Daily Gooner. Peace.